Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Success Supplements. So today in this video we will be talking about how habits works and how long does it take to build a new habit. So first of all, let us try to clear this misconception that many people have, and that is it takes 21 days or 30 days to build a new habit. This misconception was greatly introduced by Maxwell Maltz, a plastic surgeon, back in the 1950s. So when Dr. Maltz performed a surgical operation, he found out that the patients felt uncomfortable seeing their new faces at the beginning. Over time, he noticed that it took about 21 days for them to get used to their new look and feel comfortable. So without any or very little science, he concluded that it takes about 21 days to build a habit and wrote this in his book Psycho-Cybernetics, which went on to becoming a blockbuster, selling over 30 million copies, and that was how all the problem and misconceptions started. So for most of you out there thinking, oh, I just need to stick for 30 days or 21 days, you are very much mistaken. So just how long does it take to build a habit? Well, to answer that, researchers at University College London, initiated by Philippe Lely, concluded that on average it takes more than 2 months before a new behavior becomes a habit. However, she also stated that it depends on what habit you are trying to build. As for example, habits like tying your shoelaces or switching off your room's light before sleeping could take about 1 to 2 weeks, whereas habits like going to gym or waking up early could take about 6 months or even more. So you might be wondering, oh, that's a lot of time I need to stick with. I don't think I can make it. Which brings us to our misconception number 2, that you have to be perfect throughout this habit building process. Studies have found that it is normal to make mistakes once or twice, like missing a day in the gym or having some junk food once or twice does not make a measurable impact on your long-term habits. So if you are having the mindset of all in or nothing, I urge you to remove that. It is okay to make mistakes once or twice. Don't think that you are out of the race now that you've broken your streak. Just learn from those mistakes and come up with better strategies to tackle those mistakes next time and try to get back on the track as soon as possible. Remember, building habit is not achieved overnight. It takes time. So remember, this is not a 100-meter sprint. Rather, take this as a marathon race. Okay, so let's dive directly into how habit works. Well, first of all, habits cannot be totally erased. However, they can be replaced. Think about writing. We don't or hardly write anything during our holidays, but this does not mean that we have forgotten how to write, and say after 20 to 30 minutes of practice, we become as good as before. This is because our brain stores away habits until we die. So instead of focusing on how to quit bad habits, we will be focusing on how to build new habits that will actually replace the bad ones. Think about this way. Have you ever been so busy watching a movie that you actually forgot to masturbate? Or have you ever been so busy playing video games that you actually forgot to have your dinner? Same strategy we will be using throughout this entire process to quit bad habits or addictions to replace them with good ones. And once you create good habits like working out, meditating, reading books, etc., addictions like smoking, pornography, alcohol, etc. will become less appealing to you. Think about someone working out in the gym. As soon as he builds the habit of working out every day in the gym, bad habits like smoking, drinking alcohol, or eating junk food will become less appealing for him. This is because good habits that you know is improving your lives give you the motivation to overcome those bad habits. So remember, replacing, not erasing. So now that you know how habit works and just how long does it takes for us to build a new habit, we will be talking about how we can create one and improve our life in the next part of the video. So just to recap the entire video, first of all, building habits takes more than just 21 days or 30 days, depending on what habit you are trying to build. And second of all, Making mistakes once or twice during this entire journey of building habit is normal. You don't have to be very hard on yourself. And lastly, remember, replacing, not erasing. So if you have enjoyed and learned something from this video, please leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share, and see you in the next part of the video. Until then, stay safe and take care.